Good morning and welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 142. Take two. I need to find a new internet provider. I found retail baseball cards. Now I need to find uh, a new internet provider. 2 days in a row, my internet has gone down midstream and I've had to start all over. I'm also not seeing any volume bars, so I'm not sure if I can be heard or not. I am like terribly tech not savvy. So hopefully you can hear me. Um, so let's start all over. And I'll try to condense my story because I think Herman, George, Zach. Okay, you can hear me. Awesome. So so starting fresh here. Hobby Evolution Sunday. I did some retail shopping yesterday. So I told the story Friday night. I went into Target. Security guard said, hey, the vendor's not coming. I thought, well, I bet the vendor's going to show up tonight, later, after the crowd of 20 guys waiting for the card vendor disperses, or maybe he'll come back on Saturday. So I went back to the store about noon on Saturday. It had been stocked, filled with Topps Update, filled with Rookies and Stars football. I bought a few blasters of Topps Update, done with that. I'm done with football unless I can find Prism, which I probably won't. Nothing else. There were a few bare spots, probably Prism football or NBA hoops were in those particular spots. So I walked out, didn't buy anything at the first Target I went to the post office, went on to the next Target store. Next Target store had been stocked. Same Topps Update, Rookies and Stars football. But there were some other products. Prism Draft Baseball, which is a product that I enjoy. There were two like mega boxes on the shelf, a guaranteed auto in each box. So I bought the two boxes that were there. There were also the Leaf Baseball like boxes that are $30, and each box has a one of one like printing proof. So I didn't want to just slap $30 on a Leaf. Most Leaf products at the retail level are, crappy. I do like some of Leaf's like the Leaf Metal Draft, and Leaf does make some really awesome cards. But at the retail level, not so much. And so I picked up the two mega boxes. I stood long line Saturday before Christmas, pretty busy. So as I'm in line, I'm like trying to Google the checklist. I'm going on Leaf's website. I'm trying to find Cardboard Connection, and I can't find any information on these particular boxes with the one of one printing proof. Because if it has a checklist with Cubs, if there's a few Cubs on there, I'd totally buy a box just to see what's inside. It does, on the front of the box, it does say Jason Dominguez, Ronald Acuna. It has some hot names, but it's also Leaf, and $30. I think there's 10 cards plus the one of one. So I passed. So if you do know anything, or if you can steer me toward a checklist or any type of insight into this product, I'd love to know. I'll still keep my eye out for it. So I bought the two mega boxes of Prism Draft. Now, in one box, here's when I volume sell on eBay. So I list, and I've got this down to a science where I can have a stack of cards and I can list. It takes me about 45 seconds for each listing for my eBay store. But doing that quickly can also lead to mistakes, which I found out last night. I pulled a Freddie Zamora autograph. Really cool looking card. It's upstairs. He's in the Miami Hurricanes uniform. He's a Milwaukee Brewers draftee. Nice autograph. I priced it out $12.50. Buy it now, free shipping. And woke up this morning, was looking through my eBay sales, and that's sold. I'm like, oh, sweet, it's sold. Well, I made a little error in the listing, and I didn't sell it for $12.50. I sold it for $2.50 shipped. So I made the mistake. I'll be shipping it out Somebody got a great deal on a Freddie Zamora auto, $2.50 shipped. My bad. Now I need to make sure that I'm double checking my listings in my eBay store. So, oops. So I pulled some cool stuff. Prism is a cool product. The other autograph I pulled was Hunter Barnhart, who is a pitcher, I think, for the Rays. He was drafted by the Rays. So those were my two autos. I pulled a Robert Hassel purple hyper. There were a lot of colors, mostly the red purple hypers, some green pulsars. I did pull a green pulsar Zach Veen, so that was a nice hit. I pulled the base Spencer Torkelson. I pulled a base Zach Veen. So those were some of the bigger non-Cubs hits. Did pull four Cubs cards out of the two boxes. Now a couple, I think actually the two Ed Howards I pulled, I actually bought on eBay a few days ago. So I pulled Burl Carraway. I think he was the second round pick. I pulled the Luke Little. I talked a little bit about him this week. Pitched through a 107-mile-per-hour pitch. Terrible. A lot of people were commenting on Twitter about how terrible that picture is. Just a headshot with all that airbrushing, photoshopping. So here's the Ed Howard base. Sweet card. And the Ed Howard fireworks version. Those are really sweet. Oh, and I pulled the Austin Martin fireworks card, which is a really cool card. And I saw somebody, I think on Twitter, posted they pulled the Austin Martin fireworks autograph, which is a really sweet looking card. So that was the retail. Yeah, it does. And I think Luke Little went to college. I don't think he was a high school draft pick. I was going to say, yeah, he went to San Jacinto College in Houston. So I did pull some retail, did some of the last minute shopping. I still need to pick up some stocking stuffers. Maybe I'll run out today and get a few things. Did some shopping. So my wife is a Nordstrom fan, and going to Nordstrom, we don't have a full Nordstrom. We have the Nordstrom rack. And going into that store, I hate going in there. I just feel very uncomfortable. I don't know why. It's just a quirk. I feel the same about walking into Nordstrom rack as I do accidentally stepping into the pink aisle at Walmart. I feel creepy for some reason. I don't know why. There's no reason, but I hate walking into Nordstrom rack. So I went in there. I'm sure my wife doesn't watch this, but picked up a gift card for her. Had to get some stuff for my mom. Went over to Kohl's. I had a Whopper for the first time in several years. I've been to Burger King, but I usually just get like either usually it's like a chicken sandwich. But the guy in front of me, I had my window down. The guy in front of me ordered a Whopper meal. And for some reason, it just, hey, that sounds good. So I had one, and it was good. So that was the extent of my day. Welcome back. Thanks, Zach. And I had to go to Menards to, what I have to get? Oh, one of our light bulbs burned out. So a lot of shopping yesterday. Now I've got a bunch of stuff to wrap. And I'm a terrible wrapper. I should just buy gift boxes, but I'll suck it up and do my best at wrapping presents. I also need to shave today. So what else is going on in the hobby? I started my blog post last night on Bowman Draft, my review of Bowman Draft. So that's about halfway finished. I've got a bunch of shipments to get out today. But I do plan on finishing the Bowman Draft blog and getting that posted online later today. I know I'm forgetting something. I'm not sure what it is, so I'm not going to just sit here and hem and haw as I try to think about it. But the Cubs count, only no mail came yesterday, so 4 added to the total. 524,453. So Herman says, my wife makes me do all the wrapping. Oh, my wife is a phenomenal rapper. And I am absolutely horrendous. I tried one year doing the gift boxes in gift bags, and my wife likes unwrapping presents. So I wrap the presents so she can rip into them. But otherwise, I love gift. I probably get that from my mom. The story about NBA Live 95, taking a little box cutter, opening it up, popping NBA Live into my Sega Genesis a couple weeks before Christmas. And that was the end of unwrapped Christmas boxes for 12-year-old Bo. So I guess I wrap, and I hate it. So that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the hiccups. No thanks to Charter Spectrum Internet. We have been talking. We're going to make the switch from Charter Spectrum to YouTube TV. And I think we're going to make the switch from our internet provider from Charter Spectrum to TDS. I have a really horrible experience with TDS. I won't go into it. It's multiple layers, and it'll raise my blood pressure. Zach says, not card related, but sort of hobby related. My son has an NFL-themed Teeny Mate calendar, figuring they would all be generic figurines. He has pulled multiple rare Teeny Mates. I'm not even sure what is a Teeny Mate. A Teeny Mate calendar. I don't even know. What is a teen? Are those figures? Are they? Huh. Interesting. I'm not familiar. Where do you find those? And I don't know exactly what they are. Today was a Kansas City Scouts, New Jersey Devils original team. Comps on eBay, $40. Interesting. I don't know anything about Teeny Mates. So Kansas City Scouts. So is that hockey? New Jersey Devils original team. Little figures. It's multiple sports. You know, I think I am familiar with those. Every once in a while, I'll have some little figurines in trade boxes, and I've probably acquired about a dozen Cubs little figurines, and I bet that's what those are, Teeny Mates. I have no idea what they are. I just usually throw them in a box because they're super small. I don't know, but maybe this big. Some company filled the box not knowing what they had. He's gotten a ruby ice one too. Crazy. Huh. So did you buy those in a store, or did you buy those from like an eBay seller or online marketplace? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's what I forgot. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but in one of my local Facebook groups yesterday, there was somebody who posted a lot of 14,000 basketball cards from the last 3 years. 90% are Prism, and he has like 700 or 800 Prism silvers. There's colors numbered, 14,000 basketball cards from the last 3 years. Rookies included, but he did say he pulled like all the top rookies are not in there, like Zion, Ja, Kobe White's not in there, Giannis and LeBron are not in there. So like the really big cards are not in this lot. So I did inquire. So his asking price is $1,200, which is only like 8 cents a card, which is a fantastic deal. So I inquired, are there rookies? What are the Prism Silvers? So there are some of the like the second tier rookies that are, selling well, like Sekou Doumbouya, Eric Paschall, Culver. So some of those are in there. So I said, hey, I'm interested. He's in Milwaukee. I said, if you meet me halfway, I'll do the full price. But would you take $1,000 if I have to drive over to Milwaukee? So he was firm. He won the negotiation. He's like, I'm firm on the price. I don't have time. I own a business. I can't meet halfway. I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna commit and drive to Milwaukee because the pictures are pretty generic. It's just kind of an overall like box. He does have some splayed out, but I'm really interested in what rookies there are, if there are Prism Silver rookies. So I don't want to commit based on the pictures that were shown. So I said, hey, can you? So I said, I'm still interested, but I do need to see more pictures before I commit. So he said, I'll get them either tonight, which was last night, or Sunday morning. So the post that he posted in this Facebook group is no longer there. So I don't know if somebody swooped in and bought it. Morning. He has not messaged me since he would get me the pictures. So I may take it to Milwaukee today. But I don't know. But there's tremendous value in that lot. Especially the cherry on top would be if there are some decent rookie silvers in the boxes, and that's kind of what I have my eye out for. Milwaukee's probably an hour and a half drive for me, and I have the time, but it's one of those things. Do I want to spend an afternoon to get these cards? And it's going to take some time to sort, list, sell, ship. I've got plenty of other stuff to list right now, so it's not something. If it's if there's some silver rookies in there of a Paschal, of a Siku, then I'm definitely in. But just based on what was shown in the pictures, it's a pass for me at this point, just because I've got other stuff. I've got a bunch of the basketball sets that, I've got some ending at auction. I'm going to open a couple more sets on Tuesday for the opening night. So, I'm kind of buried in other stuff to list right now. But, if he sends over some pictures of some really cool cards that are in, then, I'm definitely in. I know there's like a Lonnie Walker color number to like 99 or 150. So there's always some good stuff that's in there, but, I'm just kind of wanting to see a little bit more. So hopefully it's still available. He sends some pictures and, I can make a decision, because right now it's kind of it's eating at me because I don't know. At least if I saw more pictures, I would know, okay, yes, I want it. No, I'll skip. But now I don't even know. Is it still available? Is it better than expected? I just don't know. So Zach says I can always grab something for you and hold if it's closer for me to get it. I have plenty of time. I appreciate it. Appreciate the offer. I have time. It's just one of those, like, do I really want to? If it was, here's the thing. If it was in Madison, or if I was in Milwaukee, if it was close, if it was just like an hour, or if he was even closer than Milwaukee, half an hour away, I probably would have just said, yeah, I'll be over right now to pick it up, and do the transaction. But with that, with all of the, logistics of, it's an hour and a half, but it's kind of like, these are the things that go through my head. Like, okay, I have to spend, at least 3 hours. I have to drive all the way to Milwaukee. I hate driving. So it's one of those things. It's like, it's too much to ship. I don't even really know. Like, I would take the gamble if it was local to me. So it's just kind of that, it's that unknown factor. So tomorrow I should have an update. I'll have an update either way tomorrow morning. Whether he did sell it to someone else, or if it was still available and it was, a yes or a no from me. So that was what I was thinking about. So appreciate it. Zach, George, Herman, thanks so much for stopping in and chatting along. Follow me on Twitter at 1 million Cubs, the website 1millioncubs.com. I will have that blog post for 2020 Bowman Draft up at some point later today into tonight. eBay store is at the top of the page, 1millioncubs.com. You can access it also at 99centcards.com. That's 99centcards.com. So thanks for tuning in and have a great Sunday.